Welcome back to our tutorial. In today's lesson, we'll be learning how we can create a Flutter project using the VS Code or a terminal. So there are two ways we can create a Flutter project. Either we use the VS Code or we use the terminal. We can also use Android Studio or Xcode, but in this lesson, we'll be learning the two ways, which are the VS Code and the terminal. So let's go. First thing to do is to open the terminal. So let's open our VS Code. We'll start with the VS Code. So this is the VS Code. What we want to do is, if you are using Windows, you might not see the interface this way. You will see all these things, but you will still see all these things at the top. Okay. So what we want to do is go to View. Go to View. Then you see Command Palette. Okay. Command Palette. As you select Command Palette, you will see something like that new project, but we don't want that new project. So what we do is to type Flutter in case you don't see Flutter, in case you don't see Flutter in this area. So what you will need to do is just write Flutter. Okay, now you see Flutter new project. So this is what we want. Select Flutter new project. Once you select Flutter new project, what we want now at this point is application. So select application. So after selecting applications, it will take us to where we'll select the folder where we want to store our application. So in this case, I want to store it inside this Flutter directory. This is a folder. So let's select it. Select this one. And at this point, we name our Flutter application. We give it a name. So I'll name it my Flutter application, right? My Flutter app. My Flutter underscore app. Remember, all names should be a lowercase. I've separated with underscore. So if you do something like this, right, you start getting error. The name isn't expected to start with a capital letter, right? All project names should all lowercase, right? All lowercase with underscore to separate it. So what we need is to say underscore app. So my Flutter app, and you press enter. It will take a few times to complete. Okay, now that we have created our app using the VS Code, now let's see how we can do same thing, creating another Flutter project using the terminal. So first, let's close this one. Close this one. At this point, let's bring up our terminal. Okay, yeah, this is our terminal. Let's increase it. Increase the fonts. Okay, I want it to be as big as possible. Good. Okay, I think I can say something like this. Okay, so this is our terminal. Okay, this is our terminal. If you are using a Windows, I think Windows 11, some of them also have terminal. Some of them also have terminal, but mostly you see something like command prompt. If you don't see terminal in your computer, you can use command prompt. So all of them use the same method. The only difference is, in case if you want to see your directory like this, if you are using a Windows system, you will be using directory. So for me, I'll be using ls, right? ls to see all the directories in my system, like these things here. So let me come to desktop like this. Okay, so if I come to my desktop, see my desktop is empty. So if I come to desktop like this, cd desktop, come into the desktop directory and I do ls, you see there is nothing to show because my directory here, the directory is empty in this place. Let me keep them side by side so as you can understand very well what you are doing. So what I want to do is to come into this Flutter directory. So I'll say you cd. I'll go back to my system user first. So I'll say cd dot cd dot Now I'm back to the beginning part. So at this point, I can say cd flutter, right? Now, once I come into the directory that I want to create my Flutter app, which is here, that directory which we want to enter. So inside the Flutter directory, we have four apps created already. So if I come to cd Flutter, right? cd Flutter, and I do ls, you see we have the control flow, the same things that are here. So anywhere I am doing ls like this, if you are using a Windows, please use dir, or if you are using a command that accept ls, in fact try ls first. If ls doesn't work, then try dir will work. So that's that for that. So let's now create our project in this place. So I'll say flutter create. This is the command, right? Flutter create, and we say flutter new app, flutter create, flutter, okay, new app. So let me spread it. If you spread it, you see, I'm saying flutter create, flutter new app. That's flutter new app is the name of the app. I'll say flutter new app, new app. So this is the name of the app. Okay, so now let's spread it a bit so that we see everything. So we are in this Flutter directory, and this is the command flutter create flutter new app. So let's press enter. Okay. And so press enter. At this place, you see a new app. The folder is already created already as flutter new app, and now Flutter is creating our project. So let's wait for some minutes for it to be complete. Project is created completely. But now that our project is created, let us open it. So say code Flutter new app. Flutter new app. Okay, this is to open our app under VSCode. The full screen. So let's get rid of the terminal and also create a song. Now you see, let me increase. Okay, you see, this is a Flutter app created using the terminal. You see the name Flutter new app, that's the name. Then all the necessary folders we needed to work with are all here. There's another thing I want to quickly show you is this device. So this is where we select the device to work with. Any browser to work with. Selecting this iPhone 15 Pro Max. If you don't have this iPhone 15 Pro Max, that's because you are not either you don't have or you are not using a system that supports this thing. Especially this iPhone 15 Pro Max is for people using Mac OS. If you are using Mac OS and you install Xcode, you can use iPhone 15 or any other iPhone. It's called the simulator. And this code is a web interface. This macOS is also a web interface for macOS browsers. You see, any system you can access this code. If you don't have this other one, then you can use this code to work with. So where I'm selecting iPhone Pro Max, you can simply select Chrome or any other browser available in this place. All of them will work. So let me select iPhone 15 Pro Max. So while application has completed running, so we've successfully launched the application, and now let's look how our application looks like. So if you come out, this is how our application looks like when we run our very first application we've created. So if you find this tutorial helpful, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that when you create any new project you can get it. We'll be writing our very first code in our next class. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next tutorial.